What's up guys, today's video is on the top 5 best Nikon cameras in 2021. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. We'll kick things off with the Nikon D3500, also known as the best beginner Nikon camera that can be found on the market in 2021. The new model has been redesigned almost completely. The D3500 got a new body, looks more elegant and modern, with a row of keys on the left side of the screen completely removed. This makes the device faster and easier to use. Another improvement is the spring-loaded lever that activates the live view option, located next to the shooting mode dial on the top of the camera, also taken from the D5600 model. Also included in the mix is the new old AFP Nikkor 18-55mm 3.5 to 5.6G VR lens, an ideal match for this fella because of the small size. Don't let its dimensions fool you, because AFP models use a stepper motor that allows almost silent operation. There is almost no unpleasant buzzing sound of the autofocus motor when recording video, and the focusing speed is improved when using a live view. They're also optically better than the old AFS versions. Behind the lens are a 24-megapixel DX CMOS sensor without a low-pass filter, a multicam 1000 with 11 AF points set to mostly cover the center of the image, and the X-Speed 4 that calculates everything that happens in the frame. So the hardware has remained unchanged, and with good, simple reason. It's not broken, so don't fix it. Everything works quickly and accurately, and also offers a sufficient number of options. The device is beginner-friendly, as well as fairly priced. Furthermore, the new body took away the IR receiver that was used to trigger the device via the remote control, but the possibilities via the Bluetooth connection have been expanded. So with the help of the SnapBridge app for iOS and Android, in addition to assigning geolocations to photos and synchronizing time between two devices, you can now also shoot the camera. The autofocus system is responsive and quickly captures focus in conditions with a sufficient amount of light, but as the light decreases, it slows down. We advise you to use the center point only in low light conditions because it'll give you the fastest and most accurate results. Good stuff, a thumbs up from here. If you are creative, love adventures and travel, the following product on our review list is the right choice for you. Meet the Nikon D7500, the best Nikon camera for enthusiasts that can be found on the market in 2021. This model is a great choice for sports and outdoor fans thanks to the burst shooting of 8 frames per second and a generous shutter. The device also records 4K video at 30 frames per second. And with a waterproof seal and thick handling, DSLR fans will feel right at home with the soothing and heavy D7500 frame. One of the biggest surprises that the Nikon D7500 brought was the replacement of the sensor. While both the D7100 and D7200 had 24-megapixel chips like the original D3400 and D5600, Nikon decided to use a slightly lower resolution than the 20.9-megapixel D500, which, as in that camera, is connected to Nikon's X-Speed 5 image processor. This model also sports a 3.2-inch tilt-sensitive touchscreen at a resolution of 922,000 pixels. There is also an optical viewfinder for pentaprism at eye level that offers 100% coverage. We are glad to see that the manufacturer has included 4K 3840 by 2160 UHD video recording at 30, 25, and 24p for up to 29 minutes and 59 seconds. In addition, 4K UHD time-lapse movies can be created in camera, and there is electronic vibration reduction to decrease the impact of camera shake when shooting movies manually. The D7500 also offers 4K UHD to the card and uncompressed HDMI output at the same time, as well as a headphone jack and microphone for professional sound recording and monitoring. Also included in the mix is the SnapBridge technology too, which allows the camera to stay permanently connected to the smart device via a low-power Bluetooth connection or Wi-Fi. This means that after the initial connection is established, images can be automatically transferred to your phone every time you take a picture. A quality product. Up next, we say check out the Nikon Z6 II, also known as the best mirrorless Nikon camera that can be found on the market in 2021. For this model, the company has finally added a slot for dual memory card. The camera is compatible with CF Express memories and adds another slot for UHS 2 SD cards, which allows you to secure a backup strategy, decide that JPEG photos go to one memory slot and RAW to another, and more. In terms of an electronic viewfinder, although it remains almost the same, the truth is that this department simply did not need any improvements at all. This fella still undoubtedly offers one of the best electronic viewfinders on the market. We should also point out another major update brought by the Z6 II, along with the dual card slot, the dual-speed processor. The previous model had only one chip of this type, and now there are two, which significantly increases the processing speed and consequently the performance of the device. The difference is certainly not big, but 12 FPS was already a pretty good figure, and although the jump isn't too big, picking things up to 14 FPS makes a visible difference for the better. In addition, in practice, the burst seems endless, and the camera is capable of taking photos indefinitely without a hitch, even if we shoot in JPEG and RAW format. As for the video, it should be noted that the camera comes with the 4K video recording at 60p. And finally, we'll touch on the battery power, another touchy topic for this model's predecessor, which was capable of around 300 shots. But now the camera includes a new version of the same battery, which is 20% more capable than the B version of the Z6, increasing the capacity to just over 400 photographs. This is a quality product and definitely a top choice for the mirrorless crowd. Up next, meet the Nikon D850, which gets the title of the best DSLR Nikon camera you can find in the market in 2021. We are looking at a full-frame digital SLR device for professionals and semi-professionals looking for an advanced feature set with the right performance. On the back of the device, you'll find a large touchscreen at the angle of 3.2 inches with a set of smooth controls. They're complemented by an octagonal controller that can be used to navigate through the D850 control interface and a small autofocus joystick that allows you to quickly select the desired focus point. A nice touch is that simply by turning the on-off switch behind the on position, most D850 controls light up slightly, making it easy to use in low-light conditions. Also, it has a robust magnesium alloy body and contains various weather seals to protect it from the elements. It is very clear that this is a camera made for everyday professional use. The D850 is an incredibly accurate model that packs a wide range of features that will appeal to photographers who capture multiple objects. The 45.7 megapixel full brightness sensor rocks the house and even puts some of the newer devices to shame. It should also be noted that the D850 can record 4K UHD video in the FX format without trimming the sensor to 30p. You can also record full HD footage in 60p if you wish. Although the D850 uses lens-based image stabilization, there is also an electronic vibration reduction system that decreases the impact of camera shake when shooting movies on your handheld device. Furthermore, the battery life is impressive. Powered by Nikon's EL15 model, the D850 delivers an incredibly impressive 1,840 shots on a single charge. Even the best mirrorless cameras can hardly come close to half of such battery life. As you might expect, the detail level of the 45.7 megapixel sensor is exceptionally good. You'll be happy to make large, standard graphics, while the ISO range offers plenty of flexibility. If you can afford this beast, we say go for it. And finally, we've reached the top, the gold medalist, and the title of overall best Nikon camera in 2021. And the winner is Nikon Z50. We're looking at a mirrorless camera with an APS-C sensor and an attractive design. It is a smaller version of the Z6 model that delivers all the key features and qualities while reducing the physical size. The Z50 has a 20.9 megapixel APS-C CMOS sensor, an Speed 6 internal processor, a 209-point hybrid AF system with intelligent eye detection and a focus on -4 EV. The device has a sensitivity between 100 and 51,200 ISO and allows you to shoot 11 FPS bursts with autofocus. It also records video in 4K UHD at 30p. And above all, we are looking at a camera with perfect ergonomics. Very comfortable, very easy to use. No square lines. When you hold this fella, you will never forget it. This model features a variety of filters and functions that seem typical for a mobile phone than a camera of this range. But that's a plus because the convenience is increased. The design of the Nikon Z50 is one of the highlights. It's like a Z6 but smaller and more convenient. It reduces the size of the sensors and the body but retains ergonomics. The most important thing, of course, is the image quality. It is useless to have a good design if the technical quality of the photos does not meet expectations. resolutions. Although it is from the Z series, this fella does not have a 35mm sensor. It rocks APS-C paired with the Speed 6 processor, and the response is quite good. You can snap up to 12,800 ISO without fear. The noise is very moderate, and the dynamic range allows you to bring out details in shadows and lights. The color reproduction, outstanding already in JPEG format, allows great freedom of editing when working with RAW. Also, we were amazed by the autofocus speed, as well as the ability to adjust the focus with the utmost precision in all types of light. It is always perfect to carry it with you as a passenger camera. Of course, don't forget to buy more batteries to make sure you have the power for the whole day. That's 300 shots per charge, enough for shooting in normal conditions. In short, this device delivers premium performance, high durability, all wrapped up in the best possible price-quality ratio. You wanted the best, you got it. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time, see you guys later.